like a very comfort game to me. And the idea of like not being able to play that anymore, it's like that was like a core memory for me. And like losing that is going to suck. It'll suck. But what? No, I'm being honest, right? Just telling you how it is. Gathering is great. Yeah. And yeah, game got so mismanaged at the end. I hope that, yeah, sorry, Matt. That's just what happens. That's life, right? I mean, life moves on and the world changes, but that doesn't mean you can't lament it every once in a while, right? So, yeah, I mean, I feel like it's very sad. I'll talk about it later on, but yeah, I saw that New World is being shut down. I did see that a lot. They're making an Lord of the Rings MMO, correct? No, they canceled that, actually, I believe. Whenever they got rid of AGS. Yeah, they did. I'm remembering everything now. They did. They canceled the Lord of the Rings MMO, and you should be saying thank you for canceling it, okay? These are the same people that made New World, all right? Like, I mean, New World was a great game in 5 ways, but it was a bad game in 10 ways. So, really, that's what happens. Is there a historical precedent of a certain state and local government spending years actively opposing a nation's immigration laws? And if the nation does anything about it, they paint the nation as the villain? I don't know if they have that or not. Honestly, I have no idea. So, but I agree with you. I mean, I think it's fucking ridiculous, but I don't know if there's really a lot of precedent for that or not. I'd have to think about it. So, yeah, Amazon's making a God of War TV show. Not looking forward to them ruining it. Yeah, I wouldn't expect a whole lot. But anyway, so Trump is he's talking about using the Insurrection Act, which is something I've suggested for a long time, and allowing him to deploy troops and put an end to protests in Minneapolis. This is obviously something that should have happened. A blatant act of authoritarianism. This is the playbook of a wannabe dictator to rationalize even more extreme abuses of power. So I responded to this and I said, you want to replace the authority of an election with the authority of the mob. Do not listen to any of these people cry about authoritarianism. They're only mad because they're not the authoritarians. The reality is, and this is the truth, and I think more people need to realize this, is that like, you do have some naive libertarians that get hoodwinked by this, and they get confused into believing that actually the truth is that they're against government oppression and tyranny, and so because I am too, I want to be on their side. They're not against government oppression and tyranny. They're against not being the ones that are doing it. That's what they're against. So anything that the government is doing, whether you think that it's oppressive or not, they're going to say that it's oppressive because it's not advantageous for their goals. So that's really what's happening. We were experiencing it under Biden. Well, they're experiencing it right now in Minneapolis. See, this is one of the big issues that people misunderstand with authoritarianism, is that authoritarianism can be wielded in 2 different ways. The first way you can use it is if you apply authoritarianism and you actually, like, you know, have a police force that's like arresting everybody who's dissenting. And, you know, it's like basically like North Korea, right? That's the first level of authoritarianism. The second level is in like these African countries, for example, where these warlords just let people run wild and do whatever they want, and then they can occasionally come in and pick up the pieces. So the truth is that the music's too loud. No, it's not. What are you talking about? Are you crazy? How'd your date go last night? My date with oh fuck, what was it? My date with Chipotle, it was great. I went and I ate Chipotle, and then I fell asleep. I didn't fall asleep. I played video games. That was it. So yeah, it's either Mad Max or Lockdown. Exactly. So here's what my point is. I got kind of distracted with my hand. Okay, relax. So what I'm really saying is that whenever you have somebody who is talking about like how bad authoritarianism is, a lot of the cases are that in Minneapolis, whenever you have roving gangs of vigilantes with masks on that are smashing windows, that's the exact same thing that ICE is doing. So when you see all these images, because Minneapolis has had a generational crash out, like we are talking about an Omega level crash out in Minneapolis. Like this is what they're doing. It's all the way back to 2020, and we cannot let this happen again. This is insane. And so this is straight up out of this is third world country behavior. Nobody does this. This is supposed to be the richest country in the world, and we're letting these people turn it into a PvP server. So anyway, basically, whenever you have, what are these people complaining about ICE for doing? They're complaining about ICE that are going around detaining people, wearing masks, destroying property, and doing whatever